So what made you pledge a sorority, and what made you pick the particular sorority that you decided to pledge?
I chose my sorority very carefully. I looked at the service work that they did, and I really looked good in red, so
Okay.
Delta Sigma Theta all the way.
It really wasn't deeper than that? It was just, they do good work and I like red?
My relatives are members of the organization. My
Okay.
friends were members of the organization.
So your legacy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
And
don't
was
do
that
that
important
pink and
to you?
green stuff.
You don't? Yeah, pink and green wouldn't look right against your skin tone.
Nah, nah.
You're an autumn.
I am. I can dig it.
I was a little bit anti-Greek when I was in school.
Is it because they rejected you?
No.
You
but-
sure?
No.
You sure?
And I don't think I realized how anti-Greek I was until I came home like one of those summers, and several individuals like, oh, I know you pledged this, or I know you pledged that. And I always kind of prided myself on being that person who might run with the crowd, but I'm not going to run just like the rest of the crowd. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
yeah, I'm going to hang with y'all, and I'm going to do some of the things y'all do, but I'm going to do it with my own slant. And I always
sure
thought
it's
I
not because
was...
somebody came through a party, you know,
No.
and threw them up, or
No.
went like this, or went like that,
No,
or like that?
I promise.
You sure?
I promise. I
Because
really wasn't about that.
it seems like, you know, when I run into individuals like you and they say that they didn't pledge and they were anti-Greek,
Yeah.
it's usually because they wanted it, but they couldn't get it because they didn't have the money, or they didn't have the grades, or they didn't have the popularity to get in. So
I had the money, just not the money for that.
okay.
I just didn't think that was a good spend. You know, for me, I saw too many individuals, particularly, and I'll say this, I was probably more anti-frat than I was more anti-Greek, and in essence, I didn't have an issue with sororities as much as I had an issue with fraternities.
Was it because
Because I
they got all
found
the
too
women
many-
and, you know, you
how
wanted
about,
some of the women?
how about I knew too many brothers who couldn't get a woman until they got some letters?
Well, that
And
sounds,
to me, that was a little
like hate.
what?
Like hate.
No, that sounded a little bit
like-
too much like fake.
Like hate.
Like it was like, okay, I can't be me and attract a woman, so I gotta go get these colors and these letters and put on this facade.
So
Now
what?
I'm getting
Men do it
women.
all the time with money.
Yeah.
I can't be me, so
I'm
I
not
gotta
saying
drive
that's-
this Porsche.
I'm not saying that
I
that's
can't be
the-
me,
the-
so
I'm
I
not saying
gotta
that's not
pull
true.
these dollars out my pocket.
I don't disagree
I
with
can't
any
be
of
me,
that.
so I gotta get a fade. I gotta put
No,
on nice clothes.
This fade is all me, baby. This
I
fade
gotta
is all
get a
me.
nice beard. I gotta do all those other things.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
So you're saying I'm not being me because I shave and I line up my facial hair?
No, I'm saying that you do those things so that you can attract the people that you want to attract.
No, I do
They-
those things because I'm vain, and that's what I want to see when I look in the mirror. But that's just the attraction is a byproduct. That's just the icing on my cake.
Oh, all right. Well, you know, like I said, I mean,
But it was,
I
you
hear
know, there
that
were too
argument
many-
all the time.
Too
and
many
so,
brothers who weren't you know, popular in regards to the women, who didn't have a personality that was even detectable until they got some colors and some letters. And I had a problem with that.
Maybe it's just like a coming out of sorts, you know? You should have looked at it that way.
Nah, I thought they was diving in, and they're definitely not coming out. But they wasn't diving into self. It was diving into something else.